Hey guys, I'm back again for day 50. It is 60 degrees outside. It is overcast, which I absolutely love. I'm out here today in the Puma Clyde's high top. I like the canvas material on these. I'm a fan of canvas anyway, but this is a pretty thin and pliable canvas in comparison to, like, say, a pair of the Chuck Taylors. Those are pretty thick, which has its own merits, but the lighter canvas definitely makes it more comfortable. They used to play ball on these back in the day, and I wonder, from a perspective of grip, they would be fantastic, I think. But the insole, kind of wonder what they were rocking back in the day. The provided insole in these, they're a little bit more modern, are they feature soft foam plus, and the insole is a little thicker. It's probably 3/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch thick. And if you know anything about insoles, that's actually a lot more than you usually would get. So but the problem is it bottoms out quickly. I know modern walkers prefer usually a low cut shoe as opposed to the high top, but in this scenario, the high top has, again, that lightweight canvas, so it's not really heavy on the ankle or anything. And what it's allowed me to do is put my orthotic in here that provides additional heel cushion and the arch support that I need, and it allows me to keep the provided insole in there to help protect the forefoot. In the other Puma shoes that I've worn over the last few days, they also had the same insole, which again is nicer than what would traditionally be provided, but I haven't been able to use it. And what that's meant for me is, while I have cushion in the heel from my orthotic, I have not had adequate cushion in the forefoot. And once you take that insole out, you're riding on whatever is there in that outsole. And in this case, it's just the hard rubber. So these shoes actually feel nicer in comparison to the other shoes that I've worn over the last couple days because of being able to use that stock insole. I can feel the rubber compound in these is actually quite soft and pliable, and it's not very rigid at all. But what that means for me is, as I'm walking through this asphalt and there's cracks and all of this, I'm feeling everything, and it's contorting the foot, making the foot work a little bit harder. My mile time is about 2 minutes slower than normal, so these old vintage shoes are just simply not as responsive and don't provide the same level of energy return. I think the old Pumas are also tapered in quite a bit and compress the hose, the pinky toe especially, into a shape I don't really prefer. All right, getting into my weight loss journey. This morning I had a weigh-in and it was 254. So I know that's still heavy for me, but that's actually 15 pounds down. I have lost 15 pounds since this journey started. I've seen marked improvements in just all around fitness. I said earlier in this journey that if I was going to lose weight, that I was going to do it the right way, through exercise and nutrition. And as a 46-year-old male, it's taken me 50 days to get here, but I'm down 15 pounds, and that feels wonderful. That puts me at a lower weight than I was on my very first shoe review video. As I mentioned before, with these shoes, you can feel every single stick, curve, crack, everything within the road, just up through the shoe. It's kind of a weird sensation. And that's just because the rubber compound is so soft. Okay, I think that's about it. Final thoughts on the shoe is they're a nice classic looking piece of vintage footwear. I love the looks of these things. They are more, for me, it's not like an all-day comfort kind of thing. If I'm going somewhere and I want to look kind of nice but with a vintage flair, I think these are the ones I'll be rocking.